Welcome to PePo-time. Bienvenido mi gente. We are here in Shelton, Connecticut, aka The Shotty. For the ones that know, stand up. For the ones that just found out, now you're in the know. Yo, ¿quién soy? My name is Carlos Castro. I'm a simple guy with lots of goals, lots of ideas, with a positive outlook at life. Este programa siempre ha sido un sueño mío, por mucho tiempo. A mí me encanta cocinar, me encanta entretener y las conversaciones con amistades y familia es lo mejor que me puede pasar. El propósito de este programa es para indicarles que un electricista con bien poco entrenamiento también puede cocinar al nivel dishwasher. I'm fucking with you. But let's get serious for a minute here. I will be inviting some guests that have built and worked so hard in their careers or businesses and to get where they are today. And we'll be breaking bread, having a conversation, and talking about all the obstacles they have faced in life and how they overcame it. PePo-time hopes that the advice that our guests give you helps you keep motivated and keep pushing forward because times can get tough. And in everyone's life, sometimes a brick wall can just come out and smack you right in the face. But with the words or some simple advice from somebody that has lived it, can just be all we need, all that extra push to jump over those brick walls or just bang right through those brick walls. Pero para una conversación así, necesitamos una comida deliciosa. Y lo que yo voy a hacer, antes del programa, yo conversé con nuestros invitados y les pregunté, ¿qué es sus platos favoritos? Y yo les voy a preparar y le voy a meter todo corazón que pueda, full effort, para que salga Pepo. Hello everybody, welcome to PePo-time. So today we're gonna have a very special guest to me. It's my best friend, Natasha Lombardi. She is a nurse and she's an entrepreneur, so she has her own business. It's called Burning Vibes. What she does, she gets little pieces of wood. You burn the wood with a nice design that she creates. You color it, you paint it, and you give it for gifts. Gifts, ornaments, so many versatile things you could do with it. So now I'm going to introduce you, Natasha Lombardi. Tasha's here. Hi, everybody. Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So this is Natasha. We grew up together. Not grew up together, but we met at high school. But it's what, 21 years now?
Yeah.
Probably we've known each other.
Yeah.
So now today she's here as my guest. One of my first episodes, and it's very special to me because she's one of the persons that I rely on, that I trust, and I ask advice to. So Natasha, just give us a quick rundown of what your business.
So my business is Burning Vibes, and what we do is we make wood burn pieces that are drawn by me and sketched out by me, so you won't find those designs anywhere else. And we do workshops. So I actually teach people how to wood burn, and that's what we do. We do a lot of workshops throughout the months of the year, maybe 1 to 4 every month, and everybody comes in. You can do date night, friends time, come alone, whatever you want to do, and everybody has a good time. And I heard that it's very relaxing.
All right, Natasha, thank you so much for that. So today we're here and you asked me to prepare your beautiful dish. That beautiful dish that you asked for was stuffed mushrooms with steak, which I did. We're going to do a nice pepper with mozzarella and a nice little creper sauce. And then we're going to do a risotto with a pesto with mushrooms and some fried chicken. So it's going to be delicious. So that is what you asked. So Natasha, let me ask you something. When and how did you come up with this recipe? Because honestly, I looked up what you asked me for real quick on YouTube. Couldn't find anything. So I had to get creative and build this for you. So let me know.
It's actually all my favorite ingredients, roasted red peppers, pesto sauce, of course, mozzarella, mushrooms, and risotto. I just love it all, and I just wanted to put it all together.
Let's go. And that was a challenge for me, but I figured it out, and I think it's going to come out Pepo. All right, so today, right now, I prepared a lot of the things. A lot of things are ready to go. You're gonna help me out a little bit, just setting up, finishing them off, topping them off, and then we're gonna sit down and eat, and then we're gonna discuss of all the obstacles you have to go through to become who you are now as a nurse, as an entrepreneur with your business. What were the great moments? Who has helped you out? What kind of advice can you give people to be able to push through those walls that sometimes just come and hit you in the face, you know? So that's pretty much what we're gonna do today. So let's finish this cooking now.
Yes.
And let's do this. So Natasha, what is your love or hate with the kitchen? What's your skill in this thing? Are you good at chop, 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 chop? Or are you good at ding, 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 ding? Real quick.
I'm good at calling in the food, but when I do get in the kitchen, I like to make Italian dishes.
All right. Risotto's Italian. All right. I'm Ecuadorian, so we're going to see how good my Italian is, yeah? All right.
We'll see. We'll see tonight.
So, Tosh, right here we have your stuffed mushrooms that they're already prepped and ready to go. You want to see the recipe? I'll put the link behind, how I made it, what I did, what I chopped, what I did, blah, 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 bang. And we got this here. So we're going to show you out there. We got over here the roasted peppers. We already roasted them. We already cut them and cleaned them. I already got the nice little salad to go on top of it. We're going to cut on mozzarella. So for right now, can you stick this in the oven for me?
Sure.
Here, let me help you out.
Perfect. On the top rack?
Yes, please.
All right, here we go.
All right, we're going to put a timer on that of 10 minutes. Actually, let's do 15. Why not, right? An extra 5 minutes. Get lucky. All right, so now if you can help me out in chopping this mozzarella right here, just give me nice little slivers so we can put it right on top. Here we go. While you do that, I'm going to keep taking care of the risotto because the risotto is over there cooking, so we got to make sure we give it love. The risotto needs love.
Yes. Which way do you want me to cut it? Anyway?
No. Slices, round, that, just like that. Beautiful.
All right. And this is actually my favorite mozzarella.
Yeah?
Okay.
Mozzarella. There we go. Let me say it right. Mozzarella.
Mozzarella.
All right. So this risotto right here, we're almost done and prepared. We're going to put a little bit more of this beautiful vegetable broth.
Nice.
Let this cook out a little bit more. I think we're just at the point where we need to be here. All right. So now I need to get a thermometer to check the temperature in our beautiful hot oil to start deep frying this chicken.
Nice.
It's very important for chicken and pork. The reasons is because those are the two things you cannot eat raw.
Definitely.
It gotta be well done. It's gotta be really good to this point, or not, you're gonna get the shits.
Yes. And I don't like to shit because of food.
Exactly. All right, let's check this temperature.
So that's not gonna start popping?
We want to pop.
Let's we want
temperature. Yeah.
Not popping, locking.
Not popping, locking. All right, so Tosh.
Yes.
Tell me, when was the first time you cooked? When have you picked up a skillet? When was the first time? What was the first dish you ever created that you were like, "Ooh, this is my shit"?
Well, anything that I've ever cooked has not been my own recipe because I got everything from my grandma.
Oh.
Really. So the first time I've ever cooked was breaded chicken, and I burnt it.
All right, you know.
But then I got it going, and then I realized how to do it, and then it started getting better. Breaded chicken, and then I added a little Parmesan, you know, and then we got my grandma's famous pizza, and that's what I've been using now as one of my famous pizzas. I like to do that.
All right, so I have met your grandma.
Yes.
Haven't tried her food yet. I think I tried her cookies before, and they were amazing. Mm-hmm. She says she makes a banging ass lasagna.
Yes, she does.
She does that for the holidays, she says.
Yes.
All right, so when are you going to learn that one?
Well, I did that one time. Me and my dad, we made lasagna for Christmas.
Okay.
And I think it was Christmas or one of the holidays, and that came out really good. So I'm going to try that next time because now, being on your cooking show, I'm inspired to start cooking a little bit more. All
right, good. And put it this way. My lasagna is bomb. I'm not trying to say your grandma's is not, but I'm down to compete. I'm that type of guy. See, I made my lasagna for my mom a very, very long time ago because she had lasagna at one place and she was never, ever able to get it again. So after that, I had to figure out what lasagna she wanted. And I knew one thing. Where she had it was from an Italian lady that gave her a lasagna. So I knew this lady must have made the meat sauce from scratch. Mm-hmm. So I had to figure out how. I went to the library, picked up a book, read an old Italian cookbook, learned how to make my own meat sauce, and from there, ain't no one competing with my lasagna. I don't care how Italian you are.
Whoa.
Just say. Just say.
Oh.
All right. So let's put that mozzarella right on top. Let's just kind of sliver it in.
Is that too round?
That's all good.
Or it's good?
Yeah, we just put it in like that.
Nice.
Make it look somewhat pretty.
So do you like to make your food look pretty, or do you like just to get in there and eat it?
For me, it's a little bit of an art and delicacy, I guess. I don't know. I like to eat. I always love to eat. But, you know, I do like the art part about it. I like to like colors mixed with colors. I like actually to look pretty. You know, like me and my wife, we watch a lot of cooking channels. Tons of cooking channels. And we came from those cooking channels and we learned a lot. That's actually how I got more into cooking besides my mom. Food to me is very, very special. It's very close to my heart. It's something that I love to do for people. It's something that I love to do for my kids and my family. Give them good food, makes them feel happy, makes them feel healthy. And I just like that, you know, I just like spending time in the kitchen and then on the table, cutting, you know, some bread with each other, just talking about whatever in life has given us and whatever troubles we're going. And it's always the best way to do it is always with a nice plate of food. So that's me. What about you?
I like to eat and I like experiences. So I like this whole vibe that we got going on because to me, this is an experience. I'm going to get some good food that you made, and this is one of a lifetime experiences to be right here cooking with the famous PePo-time.
PePo-time is going to be something big. Telling you that.
Definitely.
We're going little by little, learning by little. Like I said, I'm an entrepreneur, and this is one of the businesses that I'm starting. Can't start at the top. Got to start at the bottom and work yourself up. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be accidents. Still learning that, you know, hardcore life of learning on the road, learning by the way you go. But one thing I do know how to cook is good food. So Tosh, tell me something about what you cooking at home. What's your Monday to Friday kind of food looking at? Who cooks more, you or Jen? You or your fiance?
Definitely Jen. I will say that. And then when she's making our delicious meals, which are mainly Mexican inspired.
All right. Who don't love tacos?
Yeah. I'm usually working on my business part while she's doing the cooking. But when I do get in the kitchen, my main focus is more of Italian style foods. My mom is Puerto Rican, but I never really got into the Puerto Rican foods. That's something that I am going to learn as time goes on. I do have a Puerto Rican cookbook. I'm going to try to make some rice and beans, some traditional style Puerto Rican foods, but I really know how to throw down the Italian style for sure. And Jen handles the Mexican, so our house is cooking good and really cultured.
Good. Culture is important. Food is important. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fusion, especially with Latin food. You could definitely mix some Puerto Rican food with some Mexican food. Italian food actually has a lot of Latin background to it. I don't know who came first or who came second. I'm not no historian, you know?
I'm not either.
So, but the one thing I do know is that all this food that we make always has a little bit of spice from here, spice from there, same kind of herbs. Techniques are different. Yes, different, how can I say, rices and pastas, breads or potatoes. But pretty much it's all unique to us just because of our region.
And today you're cooking risotto, which technically is like an Italian rice, right?
100% Italian.
So, you know, every culture has its own type of dish, whether it's risotto or rice, and Italian risotto is what he's making today. And I can't wait to try it because it looks so good.
I can't wait to try it neither. So
it's really good.
I have only made risotto now because of Natasha. She's the one that asked me for it, so I never done it before.
And I thought, well, if that's what she wants, I need to practice. So actually, this is my third time making risotto now. My first time was just a plain risotto, and it came out good. The wife agreed. She was like, hey, this is satisfying. I guess I'll give you some gnocchi tonight. Then my second time, I made it with the pesto, and the pesto also came out bomb. So
Nice.
I'm not going to lie. This is going to be something delicious. Not just tuning your own horn. Fuck it. I ain't tuning my own horn.
Yeah. And you know what? That's the one thing I like about PePo-time is the guest picks what they want to eat. And guess what? He's so versatile. He can whip up anything in the kitchen. And that's awesome. You don't find that type of chef often. And this is what we got going on here at PePo-time.
So, like I said in my first episode, I'm not a chef. Yeah, I'm more like a dishwasher, but I can cook really good.
He's a chef. Trust me, he's a chef. We're popping and locking in the kitchen.
Ooh, shit.
Charge. That is
Mistakes happen. See what I'm saying? I don't know everything yet.
exactly.
Overflowed it.
And that's the beauty of making your own business and channel. You
Mistakes
never know what's going to happen.
Mistakes happen. We can learn from them. Now I know that 4 pieces don't go in this pot.
And you know what? I do a lot of wood burning workshops, and I can do that now because I have taken out all the mistakes and I've done the experimenting. So now I can teach others how to wood burn and everything because I've done the legwork by making a lot of mistakes. And that's what happens when you are your own person in your own business and trying to make it out there with your own channel, social media, all that stuff. You are everything. So these are things that everyone else will happen. Mistakes happen, accidents happen, and then you know what to do for the next time to show people how to do it and learn.
Exactly. An entrepreneur's life is not about, hey, I woke up this morning and I'm going to be rich and it's the business I want to start. An entrepreneur's life is about learning, making mistakes, but not being knocked down. Learning from the mistakes, picking yourself up, taking that lesson, and then succeeding. Because if you just want to be rich or be successful in anything, it ain't going to happen without work, without mistakes. See, that was a mistake. I learned from it. I cleaned it up. I'm still going at it, and we're still finishing this plate. That's what we need to do. That's what we have to do. We got to drive ourselves to be better, even when we don't, even though when we're down and knocked out.
Yep.
All right.
Definitely. And that's one thing I've done with my workshops is I explained it today during my wood burning workshop is that, hey, I've done all the accidents and now I can give you the masterpiece. Instead, I was working with little lines and weird looking art for a little bit. And now you guys have something great when I started with something so shitty. So, you know, you learn as you go.
All right. So this is going to be the end of the cooking part. Next, we're going to see the interview about how she got where she got, what she had to go through, what challenges, who helped her, and what does she love so much about her business now. So Tosh, welcome to my table. So we're here, ready to have a little bit of dinner. We're going to start off with the appetizers, your mushrooms with stuffed goat cheese, truffle, honey. And then it's going to have a little bit of, not skirt steak, because I couldn't find it, but sirloin Angus steak with some dill, a little bit of rosemary, and some tarragon. All mixed in together, put in the oven. It's going to taste amazing. And then from there, we're going to go to the second course. It'll be a nice little cold salad of some roasted peppers, mozzarella with some crapers, apple vinegar, all these little juices to make it delicious. And then we're going to finish off with the risotto with pesto, mushrooms, and some nice, beautiful fried chicken. All right. You ready for that?
I'm ready.
But before we start, would you like a glass of wine or some water?
Sure. I would love a glass of wine.
All right. So we got some nice Pinot Grigio. This is the same Pinot that I use for the risotto.
Nice. So my question is, do you make these recipes up like on the fly? Like add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that, or is it pretty strict?
No, no, no. So my palate is what drives me. That's why I do everything beforehand. You know, I try it out once, I try it out twice to see what I like or what I want to add. And then I just give it my own flair. Don't get me wrong. I do look up recipes. I do look for other stuff to kind of guide me and just kind of give me the basics. And I take it from there.
Nice.
Does it come out well? Sometimes yes, sometimes no. But that's life. That's just life. Not anything will be perfect. We just got to keep on trying.
Yeah, that's part of the experiment. Look at these glasses. Feel like I'm on Jersey Housewives over here. Salud. They're nice glasses.
All right, here we go. Nice little simple plated right here. The stuffed mushrooms. Here you go, Tosh. I'm gonna let you enjoy this by yourself so I can finish off over there. All right, I'm gonna take this and actually, yeah, I'll take this too. So Tosh, give that a try. Let me know how that tastes.
Perfect. Am I supposed to cut it or just eat it?
You can cut it, pick it up with your hand. Be careful, it should be hot. Just came out of the oven.
It's hot. All right, hold on.
The moment of truth, I gotta speak here. I gotta be here to see the facial expressions.
That's the best part, right?
Of
It looks
course.
really hot and good. Looks really hot.
Give it a little blow. Yeah? All right. So Tosh,
Yes.
is that what you expected? Something new?
No, yes, this is great.
Yeah?
This is more than great. This is excellent.
So I actually created this recipe and for my New Year's party when we had it here in my house. Because I'd done stuffed mushrooms before, but I'd never done it with meat. And I want to do a little surf and turf kind of style appetizer. So I did this, and I also did some clan casinos on top of some bruschetta.
I hope you took a picture of these because these are too good.
Yes, I did.
Okay, great. Because this is definitely something you would want to share with the world.
Here comes the second part. It is your mozzarella with the roasted peppers.
Nice.
Now, plating is something that I'm still trying to get used to and get better at. Here we go.
Nice.
Let's give it a try over here.
You're going to try it too?
This I want to try.
Okay.
Because it's my first time making it. Let's see how it came out. Can't go wrong though. I love my green and red peppers. I love capers.
What do you think?
It's good.
Chef.
It's good.
Chef Pepo.
It's fresh. It's fresh. It's light. Very good. How about it?
Definitely top notch.
Yeah.
What are the beans in there? What's that called? Or the peas? I'm not sure what they are.
They're capers.
Oh.
So, capers go delicious on a bagel with some smoked salmon and cream cheese.
Wow.
That's how I got introduced into them. I think now we should be ready for the entree. All right, Tosh, the main course is coming up. Plating it up for you right now.
All right.
So we got a little bit here of... So I made something called lollipop chicken, like drumsticks. Hopefully you appreciate the hard effort here. So now this is probably the only thing that's not Italian completely. This is more of my mom's recipe, how she makes fried chicken. And it has all the Spanish seasoning. So this is almost of a Puerto Rican style fried chicken.
Nice. A fusion.
Yeah, there we go, fusion.
That's great.
All right, here we go. There it is.
Wow.
Let me take out this apron. I think I'm done with the hard work. Now we just enjoy some dinner, have a nice little conversation about life. Take out the microphone so you can hear me a little clearer later.
Yeah.
All right. So, tell me, Tosh, how's this look? How's this smell? That's what I need to know.
First of all, this looks amazing. Presentation is, top tier. Taste is amazing. And then the looks. So obviously, burning vibes.
Uh-huh.
A lot of stuff is social media nowadays.
Very true.
This looks great. We need to share this with the world. We need to share this with social media, and we need to share your talent for presentation.
Oh my God, I'm about to start blushing.
I'm telling you, food, taste, and presentation all in one.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got to pull out my phone for this.
Do it up. Look at that. Now that has to be the most rewarding thing someone that worked very hard in this kitchen today to receive.
Definitely. This is great.
Good. Please dig in. Let me know how it tastes.
This is excellent.
Yeah.
And I know risotto. And this is good. This is great.
These are called lollipop chickens. And the reason they are, pretty much you're going to see in the video. You cut the top, push it down, make it nice and clean. Now you got a little handle to grab your chicken.
Nice.
That's good. So Tosh, tell me, you're a nurse. What drove you to become a nurse? What was your reasoning for nursing?
Well, I've always wanted to be a nurse. Ever since I was a little kid, it's just been something that I've grew up around. A lot of my family is in the medical field. And actually, I grew up in the nursing home, surrounded by elderly.
Okay.
My great grandma was in a place and we would visit her all the time. And that's what got me started with just being around that environment and being around people that need special care. And I've always been surrounded by people who need medical needs. And that's what got me around that environment. And I always wanted to be a nurse. I actually was a CNA in I got my high school graduation. I became a CNA.
Okay.
So I started since 2006. I've been in the medical field, certified as a CNA, and then I became a nurse in 2013. So I've been in the field for a long time.
Okay. And I cannot lie. Since I know Natasha, she's always been helpful. She's always a good-hearted person, always willing to just take off her shirt from her back and give it to you when she needs it. So that's just the perfect fit for you. I'm not going to lie. It was like meant to be. So now, besides that, nursing is great. But how did you start your own business? What drove you to wood burning? Like that to me, I have never heard it besides you know?
That's a great question. So as everybody knows, we're not going to sugarcoat around here at the table. Nursing is stressful. It's a calling, but it is a stressful environment and a stressful career. So I've always been an artist, and one thing I like to do when I have a lot of stress is create and make art and draw and sketch out things just to get my mind somewhere else and calm down and relax. And I found in my journey of life is that wood burning became, part of that sketch art. So I would draw sketches onto wood that I drew, and then I learned how to burn it onto the wood.
Okay.
And that was very therapeutic and very relaxing, especially from work, and it doesn't have to be a medical field relaxation. It could be anything. People that I've noticed in the workshops and just teaching and instructing wood burning as my journey has begun in the wood burning realm, people all say that it's very relaxing and therapeutic in a way, and feel like this should be part of insurance to get,
peace of mind.
Yeah,
Okay.
like a therapy type of thing, like an art therapy in a way.
But what drove you to open your own business?
What drove me to open my own business was, there's times that, we want, better things in life. We want to, do other things for ourselves. And at this time, I am an LPN. I haven't reached that RN goal yet.
Okay.
That is something I do want to work towards someday. But in the meantime, it's a supplement that I do, need.
Okay.
And I feel like it's a great way to bring stress relief. Plus, seeing all the people learn what I love to teach in the wood burning. So people teaching at least 12 people at a time, and watching them enjoy what I like to enjoy. And it's also a supplemental income, and that is a great thing nowadays because life has gotten so expensive.
Yes.
Everything as we know it, and I'm not going to sit here and say, that it's cheap nowadays. So these are things that I've learned, the business part, plus the relaxation part, the technique part, and I've made it all in one.
Very cool. So pretty much you took that drive to be helpful to people, to guide people for, whatever stress they have. When I say whatever health problems they have, and you found a business that will also bring down the stress level by your wood burning because it helped you. So you're just pretty much sharing that love with everybody, helping them out, teaching them that there's other ways to de-stress besides, the simple of exercising or drinking and all that. But you know what I'm saying? There's other things. And because of that, you're bringing people together. You're meeting people the first time, networking and all that good, beautiful stuff. So you're doing a very awesome thing. Very special to probably, myself and you and lots of other people probably really enjoying it. And that's awesome. I'm really, really happy for you. But now, for someone out there that's starting their own business, something like this in arts, painting, pottery, whatever, what kind of advice do you give them when they come to a challenge where maybe they're not getting the clients right away, or they're not producing the money they want to produce, maybe they're losing? What can you tell them that, hey, look, stick with it, do a little bit of this, or do a little bit more of this, or a little bit of less? What kind of advice do you think you give them?
The biggest advice I would give anybody out there that's looking to start their own small business is your biggest thing is social media. I know it's maybe taboo, maybe it's like, oh, come on. But really, that's really where it's at. Facebook, Instagram, connecting with people and not being phony. You actually want to make friends on social media that you don't know, because guess what? Me and you are best friends. We're besties. But there's people out there that actually support you like a best friend online that you never met. And that's where you collaborate. You make new friends. People, want to share your work. They want to see what you're doing. They're interested. And social media, if you're not on there, with a new business, that's something that you should get on there and, explore it a little more. And that will really give you that leg up to getting out there and expanding yourself.
Awesome, awesome. So to everybody out there, that's from Natasha. She has a beautiful business growing. If you haven't seen her, check her out. Burning Vibes. That's what it's called. That's what it is. She's already been in the news. She has great workshop here in Seymour, Connecticut. Always sold out as soon as it comes out. So if you're lucky to get in one, you're really going to enjoy it. But for today now, we want to say thank you to everyone that's joining us. Subscribe, like, follow, and all that good stuff in every single social media world that I'm going to put myself out there. But Natasha, today on this beautiful food, we spent about $120. Mm-hmm. What I want to do is with that, because we're so successful and we've been so blessed, I want to say, what kind of charity can we donate what we have spent here today? Yourself donate to them, and myself also matching your donation. What is a charity that you would like to donate to?
My charity that I would love to donate to is to my cousin's scholarship fund. My cousin Vinny Pizzella. He's running a he passed away. Oh, no. And it's in honor of him and the family. Towards scholarship towards music. Anyone who wants to go to college for music, and it's an awesome scholarship fund.
All right, so everybody, you heard it. That's where we're going to donate our money to. We're going to go to that scholarship where we're going to match what we spent today. Hopefully you guys can also do. We'll put a link in the bottom of this. And well, thank you for joining us. We thank God for this beautiful food. We thank God for all this we've been given today. Join us again and next time in PePo-time. And Natasha, any closing words?
Thank you, everybody, and check out PePo-time, and maybe you'll see him in the future in some restaurants because this food is banging.
PePo-time out.